the price of KDA is now down 46,000% since the all-time high. So if we buy right here and it goes back to all-time high, you would be making 46,000%. Okay. So yes, the price is down 99%, something like that, 95%. If we have a look right here, 95.2% if we're looking at the average net cost at $1.25. Now, a lot of people bought at $20, $22, $23, right? So you're for sure down at least 99.2%, something like that. Obviously, this is a total PNL right here on KDA. The price is currently sitting at 0.06, so 6 cents right here. And of course, the total trading volume is sitting at $50 million. Now, what happened to KDA exactly? Now, it's not that the blockchain failed or anything. This is not a Terra Luna Classic 2.0 or anything like that. They just ran out of money. So KDA public announcement. Okay, we regret to announce that the KDA organization is no longer able to continue business. Okay, now this is probably paying the staff, paying the team, etc. By the way, Stuart Popejoy is probably one of the worst leaders out there. I said it multiple times. I'm sorry if you're gonna see this video, but I said it multiple times that the board just need to fire him. They need to fire the CEO. He is not a good leader and he could not be and couldn't be the face of KDA. It just did not make any sense. He could be smart all you want, but the vision, the hype, the marketing, we know crypto is all about marketing. He was not active. He didn't have a X. He was not active. He was not engaging with anyone. He didn't really care about the community members, etc. Now, the interesting part about this is that prior to them posting this a couple days ago, they said they were at like a hackathon or something, which was very, very interesting because a couple days ago they're at a hackathon. They're tweeting CatPad X KDA stat, Starboard, whatever. And then 24 hours later, they just say that. I thought originally this was just a hack for them to essentially buy the tokens lower, but of course, it was not a hack in the end, and it really did tank. And there is literally no future in this token anymore. But it is proof of work, so the blockchain will continue to be running regular, obviously on a daily basis, but there's not going to be daily active maintenance, and there's not going to be marketing hype or anything like that anymore. So if this does succeed in the end, it's definitely going to be up to the community and word of mouth. It's not going to be anything other than that. Okay, now I'm not here to hype the project. I sold all my KDAs, not like 90% of it. I'm still holding some of it just in case, obviously, but I don't think it's ever going to recover. Maybe this might turn into some meme coin where we see some sort of like price action going up to maybe a quick 2 to 3x before coming back down and ultimately going to zero. A lot of exchanges have delisted KDA such as Bybit, OKX, and BitGet, and all these exchanges. Binance is still holding and listing them. MEXC, KuCoin, etc. They're still, holding KDA or on their exchanges. Obviously, they have not shut down any operations whatsoever. Now, why did I believe KDA was going to be the future? Well, in my opinion, they did solve the crypto trilemma. But as we got into meme coins and bigger into altcoins and the hype and the website and all that, you realize that it's not about the crypto trilemma anymore, and it's more about hype. It's more about marketing. It's more about energy. It's more about hype, hype, hype. And pretty much that's about it. Hence why you have meme coins that are literally valued way higher than KDA. Like you have meme coin, like 90% of meme coins out there have a higher market cap than KDA. And KDA was once at a $3 to $4 billion market cap, currently sitting right now at $20 million, which is kind of sad to see. But what really caused all of this? And you guys might say that I'm completely wrong and this is full of shit, etc. But in my opinion, a couple of weeks ago, we saw a $2 billion liquidation event. A lot of people lost money. Okay. If you are in my Discord, you could actually see the amount of people who lost money. People lost their house, people lost their life savings, people got absolutely wrecked. So, for those of you guys who don't think that this did not affect anyone, it did. Exchanges absolutely collapsed. They stopped working. Order books didn't work anymore. Market makers didn't work anymore. Institutions got absolutely destroyed. Maybe some of them, like the big ones like BlackRock and Binance, stuff like that, maybe they were kind of like coordinating this and maybe it was an attack to liquidate a bunch of people. I don't know. But at the end of the day, a lot of people got destroyed. And if we have a look right here at Bitcoin, I mean, we could see that it still has not fully recovered. Okay. It hasn't, I mean, maybe it did actually. Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it did not fully recover. Okay. This was the liquidation event that happened right here. We came back, retested the 200 moving average exactly. Had a nice little W bottom. The big question is, are we going to go back up from here? But you guys can see right here, this was pretty bad. Bitcoin dropped all the way down to $100,000. Okay, in one day, Bitcoin dropped $21,000. If you guys don't think that's a lot of money, that is billions and billions and billions of dollars, billions and dollars. Okay, yes, people made money, they shorted, fine. Apparently Barron Trump shorted, made 150 million, 160 million on that trade. That's fine, whatever. It is what it is. But obviously, a lot of people got wrecked, institutions got wrecked, and I even said it on my Discord. A lot of projects are going to die from this, and they're going to absolutely get destroyed. And of course, the first one had to be KDA Kadena, which is a little bit unfortunate because this is a project that I spoke about a lot on my YouTube channel. And I'm sorry for those who were affected by it. I really, really am sorry. I know it's not my fault. I never had any direct contact with the KDA ecosystem or the KDA team. They never paid me 1 cent, by the way, to essentially do videos whatsoever. I try to reach out to them to essentially get on their marketing team because they were just so bad. And I thought that me going into the marketing team, because I was speaking a lot about KDA, I thought that maybe it would bring a little bit of hype to the community and people would buy, and it would just make KDA more alive. I was willing to do their YouTube channel and just remake everything better and brighter for them, but they just never answered, unfortunately, and they were maybe pretty stubborn, etc. So it is what it is. But I never took a dime from KDA. They never paid me 1 cent. I'm being completely transparent with you guys, and pretty much that's about it. But yes, KDA is officially done. So rest in peace to KDA. I don't think that this will ever come back, ever, ever, ever. Yes, we may see some sort of pullback to the upside, but ultimately, I just don't think that KDA is ever going to see, $2, $1, or even 30 cents ever again. I mean, this was the support level, the ultimate support level. And I said multiple times that if we were to break this level right here, it was going to be over for KDA. And I'm pretty sure that they tried to hold this level many, many times right here. But you know what? The miners kept on dumping it. There was a lot of sell pressure. You could blame the team all you want, but at the end of the day, people who got the mining machines at the very, very beginning made a ton of money. They kept on dumping it every month and every month. The team also, they kept on dumping, I think, like $3 million worth every month. Like, this was part of the process. Like, if they could have just held the token instead of freaking dumping it, like maybe this shit wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like the team every month, I think maybe like they were playing around, and I don't exactly know what their plan was, but they just kept on dumping the tokens. The miners kept on dumping, and this thing absolutely got demolished and pretty much went down to zero, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, this is why maybe you should just never, ever, ever marry your bag. I mean, I've been a lot in USDT and USDC recently. So a lot of you guys, if you know, I've only been trading, and the reason why is because long-term holds are just shit. In my opinion, they're just shit. You don't know what's gonna happen. A lot of people are like, "Oh, long-term." Unless it's Bitcoin, you shouldn't have anything long-term, in my opinion, because you just never know. Like Dogecoin can crack its head. Pepe can go to shit. Even Ethereum can go to shit. Terra Luna Classic, a multi-billion-dollar organization, went to shit. And we're talking about like 60, 70 billion dollars. We're not talking about like $2 billion. We're talking about multi-billions of dollars. A price of $160 all the way down to like literally zero. Like, this does not happen. Solana can go to shit. XRP could go to shit. A lot of these cryptocurrency can actually tank. This is why I prefer trading, shorting, and longing, because in my opinion, long-term holds, you're just going to get destroyed. You're going to get destroyed. I don't think that an altcoin season is going to be the same until we have quantitative easing. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, quantitative tightening is supposed to be ending very, very soon. But we've been hearing that for the past 2 years, and yet quantitative tightening has not ended. So this is my video, guys, on KDA. If you guys want to essentially join the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord. I drop a bunch of trades on the Discord, obviously, on the VIP. I think that trading is more profitable, in my opinion, than longing. Like, we've been making some money on the VIP. October, September, or middle of a September, October has been a little bit of shaky, a little bit, but we've been making money. 124%. This is on my free VIP right here. So make sure you guys pretty much, get in. I do give scalp signals and sweep signals is dropped by professional traders out there. The Discord is free. The VIP is free. All you have to do is pretty much go to free VIP access right here. Sign up with BY using this link. And then, of course, you could deposit, $500. It says 1,000, but it is now reduced to $500. So make sure you guys do that right now. Enter UID and you will get access to the BY VIP section right here. So overall, what happened to KDA? Listen, business operation died. They had no more money. They ran out of funds. Marketing was absolutely trash. Can't do anything about it, guys. You can't do anything about it. There's only so much you could do. I try to do it with my own energy and my own time without them paying me 1 cent. But of course, it is what it is. They didn't want me on the board. And pretty much that's about it. I'm sorry once again. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe for more.